Hey guys, what's up? It's Riot back again with another video. Today we're going to be going over my maps that I use to warm up, my settings, and everything so you could help improve yourself in Fortnite. I'll make sure I put map codes in the description, and right now we're about to actually go over map codes, so please like, subscribe. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to pin them down in the comments, and without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the first things I do when I get on every day is I sit here and I actually go right here to Raiders Mechanics map. If you guys need the code, it's right there up on the screen. This map is actually really good to help improve your aim and your mechanics overall, which is why it's one of the few maps I use every day. I also do a good bit of zone wars every day, and I do a couple of build fights from time to time. A bit of box fights, not a whole lot of those nowadays, but you know, they help me improve, so I don't mind doing them from time to time. Without further ado, let's get into it. So one of the first things I do whenever I get onto this map is, first things first, I switch out this shotgun right here for the mythic, just because it makes it easier when you need the 200 bots, so then you know when you hit your max damage shot. But yeah, so one of the first things I do is I go into free build mode right here, and I just free build around, and then sometimes I'll go over here. It's basically just a simple wall replace, and boom. Nothing too complicated, but this is a great way to start your warm-up, especially if you have trouble in build fights, and especially if you have trouble against opponents that build and edit really fast. It overall just helps you a lot. We're also going to go into my settings right here, because my settings actually, I don't know if it'll help some of you, but if you like the way I play, maybe it might help to view them. Build mode sensitivity, I have it at 1.9. It's not too fast, it's not too slow. For me, it feels just right. I sometimes go maybe one above or one below from time to time if I'm feeling a little sluggish or I'm feeling a little too fast. Edit mode sensitivity, I have it at 2.5, just for the simple fact that even though I am on linear, I do like to make fast edits from time to time, and I need my build mode my edit mode sensitivity to be extremely quick to keep up with it. Let's see, my look horizontal speed and my vertical speed, is 38 and 38. Lately I've been putting it in 39 and 39, but I've also been lowering it a bit recently. But that's just me, that's just how I feel about it, and that's just how it helps me. What's another thing? This right here, advanced, my ADS, is 9 and 9. It's really slow, but for me, it helps me a lot with keeping things, with keeping a sight on people, and just overall being able to keep track of their movements. Anyways, it just helps me overall keep track with their movements, and helps me, keep a sight on them at all times. And then my left stick dead zone, my left stick dead zone is at 5, just because I like my controller to feel every bit of movement that I put into it. That's just me, especially when I'm trying to move to the side, or when I'm trying to when I need to move quickly. Right stick dead zone, it shouldn't be at 11. That's just something I was trying last night. But normally it's at 10, 11. You know what? I'm going to keep it at 11 for today. But point is, this is normally how I have it. And then foot controller, don't have any of that. Accelerate thumbstick, yeah. But yeah, point is, these are my settings. If you guys need them, you guys can pause the video and, take a snapshot of what you need. But yeah, in the meantime, we just do some creative building and we just warm up. So one thing I do after warming up and getting all that done and getting my builds correct is I like to sit here and I like to go here to settings and I go all the way to controller. Now I'm gonna be honest, this being on Xbox, on the Xbox One controller, even though I have the PS5 controller from Victrix Gambit, it helps with aim assist because, like, at least to me it feels a lot better when I have it on Xbox One. I feel like I can aim a lot better, and I feel like when I aim down sights, I feel like it helps me track a little better. But what I do for less input delay, like faster builds and all that stuff, I go to the generic controller right here, and I feel like it actually does lower your input delay just by a bit, not a whole lot, but like it's definitely noticeable, at least to me. That's another tip if you guys want to sit here and if you guys want to take it. But I go on this one more time, and then I start to do more. I started to do a couple more builds, a couple of 90s here and there, a couple of side jumps, things like that. Nothing too fancy, just to warm myself up a little bit. That's what I do. So another thing that actually helps me warm up every day is I come to these, and sometimes if I'm having like a particular trouble with one of these, I'll just sit here and I'll just shoot them, and like for example this one right here, and anyways, another thing I do is I go to these right here and I just go to certain scenarios like targets, build, replace. It helps me out just, sit here and like build, replace certain scenarios and things like that. Overall, it's just a good warm up overall, and it's just, a good way to, start yourself off. And the last thing I do for every day is I do box fight training right here with 5 bots. 8 bots for me, I don't know. It's a little overkill, especially since you only have a certain amount of space. It's overall for me, it's the way I train myself every day is just a little too difficult for me. But overall, I do these, and these ones actually help me out. So yeah, let's just do a couple minutes of these, and I'll get back to y'all. guys, that's just some of the stuff that I do to warm up, you know, before I go hop into some games or ranked. Please don't forget to like and subscribe on the video, and if we hit 10 likes, I'll make a motivational video. I don't know. I'll do something special. Point is, I'll see you guys later, and yeah, peace. Don't forget, like, subscribe, and I'll see you later.